This is Sharalyn Croft. So I met Sharalyn. I got invited to a salad event. To me, this was the perfect week to do it because we're about to get into, I love this. Somebody said, oh, the medical, community calls this flu season. And I say it's more processed sugar season. And that's why everybody gets sick. So anyway, so whenever I met Sharalyn at this salad thing, she was talking about Juice Plus. And if y'all know me, I'm a big label reader. I take supplements and try to eat really well. But I've heard the name Juice Plus, but I didn't really know anything about it. And then you just had a wonderful way of explaining it. And I would love for you to tell your story as to why and how Juice Plus is now in your life.
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yes. So I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer back in January 2015. Before that, I was healthy, never had a broken bone in my body, and suddenly, faced a cancer diagnosis. So in the midst of that, I couldn't eat or drink, and a complete stranger introduced me to these fruits and vegetables ground up, put in a capsule. And sure enough, I could swallow those capsules and suddenly put 20, 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries into my body, which is amazing. Didn't make me sick, just had a tremendous impact. Finally gave my body the nutrition it needed to be able to go through, chemo and surgeries and radiation and more chemo, more surgery to get through that. And so after that, I just thought, wow, the difference that food makes. Trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. Yay, I know. So I became a certified health coach and just thought, I want to learn more. I want to put as many plants into my body as I can, just because that is literally what we eat, is what our bodies are made out of. Mm-hmm. And so when it comes to Juice Plus, like I said, I was introduced to it during my cancer journey. And, we are supposed to eat 9 to 13 fist-sized servings of a wide variety of fruits and vegetables every day.
The rainbow.
Eat the rainbow, yes. Half our plate at every meal, right? And none of us do that, even if we know better, right?
Exactly. It's so hard.
It is hard. And then you think of trying to shop for it, prepare it, eat it, trying to get your kids to eat it.
Have it to where it's convenient. I really think that's probably the biggest reason why our diets are just tanking, is because stuff that's healthy typically is not convenient.
Right. And it's more expensive. And so it's very difficult. And so when those whole food capsules, made such a difference in my health journey, I just decided, our family's going to get started on this. And I love the Juice Plus because our company's 53 years old. Yes, which is amazing. It's been on the market 30 years. And so it's the most widely researched whole food supplement in the world. And to me, both as a cancer survivor of 8 years and as a certified health coach and as a mom and as a former teacher and preschool director, I want to know that what I'm putting into my body, into our family, what I'm recommending is reliable and is based on science, not some little thing a company claims themselves, but the real deal. And so when I found out it was backed by 48 independent studies,
that's huge,
especially leading institutions, MD Anderson and Harvard and Cambridge and UCLA, all around the world, I thought, I want to look into this. And so I love Juice Plus because it's grown by farmers that they contract with. Small, mid-sized farms, the farmers grow it. I know, I love it too. I love it. You can actually go visit the farm, some people do, and see it grown. I love that it is NSF certified. That means third-party independent tested, clear from the seed to the plant, through the growing process, all the way through making the capsules or chewables. And so that tests it to make sure it's pure. It also tests it to make sure that what they say is on the label is actually that's okay, she's good, is in the label. And so, when you go to the store and you just look at supplements, you have no clue, right? This is what they claim to be in it. But when Oprah did her study, very, very few products actually matched what was on the label and what was in the actual supplement.
Okay, so I want to pause right there. I take a lot of continuing ed classes that I need to keep my license for being a registered dental hygienist. Right. But over the last 20 years, I pretty much take all of mine on nutrition and health and women's health and whole body health, and it's kind of my jam.
Right, yes.
But it's just, there's no governing body over vitamins, supplements. You know what else is linked into there? Gatorade, which is Kool-Aid with salt, Red Bull, Monster drinks. That's all the same thing. They're supplements. They can put whatever they want in them. There's nobody testing to see if anything that they say is correct. Something else, years ago when I got diagnosed with leaky gut and I just had a complete, 360 on as far as my diet goes, the doctor that helped me fix it without taking any medications, she was recommending supplements. And, my question is, how do you know that this is a supplement that your body can absorb? Yes. Like you could say, I'm taking 1,000, IUs of vitamin whatever a day, but is it an absorbable form? Is it totally synthetic that our body just eliminates it because it doesn't know what to do with it? So whenever you were talking about it's just fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
That's it. Like our body knows what to do with it because that's what it is.
It is. And, I love the fact it's grown by the farmers that we know and trust. And really, when you think of, we all know that oranges are high in vitamin C, but most of that vitamin C is in the peel, and we don't eat the peel, right? And so the fact that, Juice Plus takes that whole food, vine ripened, highest in nutrients, and grinds it up, peel, seeds, pulp, all of it. So that apple, for example, has over 10,000 plant nutrients in it, which is amazing. So when you keep the whole food and all those nutrients together, it's powerful. And so they grind it up, they take out the water, out comes the natural sugar. So it only has 1 gram of carbs for if you're diabetic or keto or whatever it might be. And the sodium is so low. And then just put the plant powders in there. And so I love that our studies show it's bioavailable, right? Just like you said.
That's huge.
It's huge. It also has a nutrition facts label on it. So it's recognized as food by the government versus a supplement facts label, which is amazing. And so it's proven to be bioavailable. It's absorbed, just like you said, only about 10 to 13%. Yes, of synthetic vitamins are absorbed. But when we take food, it is just magic, right? And so this is the whole food in the capsule or the chewable.
And most days I intermittent fast. I eat 1 meal a day, or I might eat a snack around 3 or 4 and then eat dinner. So my window isn't open very big. And even though I typically cook from scratch, I barely ever eat out. I try not to eat processed foods. I'm not getting 10 servings of fruits and vegetables and all the fiber and all the everything else that I need in a couple of hours.
No.
And I mean, I am a nutrition coach, and I know I was very excited about whenever you introduced this to Juice Plus at the salad thing and the sourdough thing.
Yes.
I'm addicted to making sourdough bread now.
Me too. So I will say too, we love families, helping people. Everyone might need more plants, literally from womb to tomb. And so Juice Plus is literally just whole food in a capsule or chewable. So I so wish I would have known about it when I was pregnant, when I was a nursing mom. To flood your body with fruits and vegetables, 20 to 30 fruits and vegetables or a vegan omega would have been so powerful for health. So literally, whether it's a pregnant mom, a nursing mom, a child, Dr. William Sears actually opens the capsules when the babies are about 6-8 months old and has the mom lick her finger and put it in the plant powders and put it on the baby's tongue. He says if you'll do that for the first 2 years, you'll have a veggie lover for life. Because our gut is our second brain. So what we're putting in our body, what we're putting in our body makes such a difference for how we feel, how we think, how we concentrate.
Everything, what we crave.
Yes. Everything, moods, everything. And what we put in our body helps us to crave healthier foods or junk food, right? So if you're living on donuts or coffee, something like that, then you can't, that's what your body's going to crave. When you start putting in those plant powders, even in the capsule or the chewable, then your body's going to start craving those things. And we found that to be true, and so many other people have. So
many people, they're like, oh, I crave sugar, I have a sweet tooth. And, you were saying about the carbs in the capsules, the big difference between fructose, which is the sugar found in fruit, versus sucrose or corn syrup, or those are so usually genetically modified. Our bodies, I mean, it's reading the statistics and how much processed sugar the average human, the average American eats a day is sickening. And patients ask me all the time, I'm like, whenever we're talking about food, and they're like, well, fruit has a lot of sugar in it. I'm like, well, but if you're craving sugar and you eat an apple, you're getting the fiber, you're getting everything with it, and it's not processed. It's in the form that our body knows what to do with. So different.
So much better. Yes, they say the average child eats the equivalent of a 5-pound bag of sugar per week. So it is scary per week. Yes. And so speaking of families, though, I love that our company, kids eat free. Kids age 4 through 25 eat free fruit and vegetable blends until their 26th birthday. And if a child is age 13 to 25, they get an adult serving for free. So when we have an adult get started, it could be a parent, it could be a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, friends, get started on at least the fruit and vegetable blends, then that child gets free fruit and vegetable blends, either capsules or chewables for either adult or child, all the way till their 26th birthday. And so since that, we said that food makes a difference, right? The kids are missing less school, they're drinking more water, craving healthier foods, taking less over-the-counter meds, seeing the doctor less. And who doesn't want that, right? So it's exciting.
Well, and I have 2 teenagers, and one of them, I joke, I say his diet consists of Buc-ee's and Takis, and I hate it. And he has a car, and I mean, I can't stop him from doing that. But my thought is, if whatever he puts in his body first, his gut's gonna get a head start on that. So if I can get him to just grab those gummies on the way out, because he did choose the gummies over the capsules, which is fine. Yeah. He can eat that on the way to wherever he's going to get junk food. But at least it's the best start that I can give him.
Yes, you just gave him 20 fruits and vegetables for free, an adult serving of it.
So, and then so many other things, and I use food as medicine, and so many, especially parents, they're like, oh, my kid has ADD, or my dad has diabetes, or they have this. And I wish more people would use food as medicine, not only putting good food in, but when they're putting in red dye number 5 and high fructose corn syrup, it's causing so many things. So if you could prevent that and add this, like that's a double whammy.
It is.
So
it's amazing.
Yeah.
That vegan omega blend is powerful for brain health. Omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9.
And you said they don't use fish in it.
Correct. We skipped the fish. We went to the algae. So people eat fish to get their omegas. And the fish actually get omegas from the algae. So we skipped the fish, went straight to the algae, as well as some other.
And then you don't burn
seagrams.
fish like
Right.
that.
Exactly.
So that's totally what
So
happens.
it's a win-win. It tastes like orange vanilla. So it's oil in a capsule, vegan capsule. I swallow it. I have a 13-year-old that loves to just chew them up. So it tastes like a dream.
And then the berries too. I mean, berries are packed with antioxidants.
Yes.
Like, I mean, again, the rainbow, most of that, I feel like the darker colors come from the berries.
Oh,
And,
definitely.
you know, we don't want to eat all reds and orange and yellows. We need the blues and purples and just the bright colors too.
Yes, and this time of year, everyone's looking for elderberry, right? Elderberry syrup, elderberry, anything they can find. And every day, 365 days a year, I love by having the berry blend that I have elderberry every day. Bilberry, blackberry, raspberry, pomegranate, artichoke, cocoa. Yes, all of it in there. It's a powerhouse for antioxidants, for brain health, heart health, decreasing inflammation, helping repair DNA, all of that. Yes.
And that's, people don't realize this, inflammation, anything ending with the word itis, or the letters itis, that is inflammation. And you know, not that you can get rid of your arthritis by eating better, but it's inflammation of things. So if you can get rid of the inflammation, you may still have arthritis, but it's not hurting you. And for me, this time of the year, and I'm so glad I'm just getting started on this, because this time of the year, you know, people will bring by cookies, and it's so hard to not eat them. But I feel like this time of the year is when my knees, my right elbow just starts to hurt. It's a direct correlation for me with processed sugar. Food really, really does make a huge, it's all the difference.
Yes, and there are no side effects. You know, people want, they just go to the doctor, they want pills, right? Just give me a pill. Pills always have side effects.
They're drug dealers.
And there are sometimes we need pills, but how about skills, right? And that's what we're excited to share, is helping people have those skills so that they can live healthier, fuel their bodies well, feel good, have that energy. You know, I love that Juice Plus 4 these days are on immune support, and so helping to be healthier and not having those side effects, you know?
Yeah, because everything has side effects. Horrible side effects.
Yes, I know that as a cancer survivor, yes. Definitely. And so the Juice Plus, the capsules and the chewables, so there's fruit blend, vegetable blend, those come together. There's berry blend and the vegan omega blend, and capsules and cheese. And then we also, so those are your micronutrients, right? Those are your vitamins, your enzymes, minerals, all of those from nature. Then you also need your macronutrients, your protein and fiber. And so that's where we have our plant-based shake mixes, chocolate and vanilla, with soy, without soy, and then our fruit fusion perform shake mix. And so that's has your protein and your fiber, like you said, to keep going, right? That's like the gas in your car that you know fuels people up.
Again, so few people get the right number of fruits and vegetables, but fiber. I don't think people realize how important fiber is, and who gets enough fiber? I mean, we're deficient in so many things, and you know, just so much is just like fix diet, and so much falls into place. So much, everything just falls into place, and you know, the brain fog goes away, and just
and the energy,
so many little things. You don't want to take a nap every day at 2 o'clock, because that's a big one. Is people are like, oh, I just want to crash every day between 2 and 3. I'm like, yeah, probably your diet.
Yes,
knowledge is power.
It is. Applied knowledge is power, even more power. So
Exactly. But you know, I love that Juice Plus just makes it so easy. And you know, again, I'm not typically things that are convenient are not healthy, but this is one of the things that just it really is.
It's simple and proven to bridge the gap in people's diet, right? We all know what we should be eating, but then we know what we really do eat, and this is just a daily, literally 20 seconds. For us, for our kids, that, you know, mom guilt gone, because we know we've just handed them, you know, 20 to 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries. And so definitely for less than $2 a day. So yeah, definitely a family win. We've loved it for 8 years, never miss a day.
We'll put links on here, but I just wanted to, I stole her from our salad workshop today. I'm like, I just want to interview you and introduce it to everybody, because again, especially with the holidays, but you know, after the holidays, when everybody's coming off the funk of eating what they shouldn't have eaten, everybody's ready to go in January. So if you could put the good stuff in your gut before you eat all the junk through November and December, but then start your January just with that much of a jump start. That's a great way to start the year.
And come January, we'll have a healthy reset program too. So if you want information about that group, let us know as well.
I want information because I don't know what it is.
So,
okay, well, thank you so much. Yes, and like I said, I will put all of the information on here, and any questions, send them my way or to Sharalyn or whatever, and we will answer.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.